Welcome back to Mythic Sleep. I'm young Homer, here to guide you deeper into the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight, we continue Series 4, Love, Lust, and Women Drama, with Episode 32, The Affair with Semele, Birth of Dionysus. In this tale, we follow Zeus's romance with the mortal princess Semele. She, captivated by Zeus's divine allure, wishes to see him in all his godly glory. But this desire comes with a tragic cost, one that will forever change her fate and bring forth a new god, Dionysus, the god of wine, revelry, and life's joyous abandon. As we step into this story of love, mystery, and transformation, allow yourself to settle fully into the warmth of your bed, feeling supported and safe. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, feeling a sense of calm fill your chest. And as you exhale, release any lingering tension, letting your body sink deeper into comfort and stillness. This time is yours to rest, to unwind, and to be at peace. Let's begin by focusing on the natural rhythm of your breath. Each inhale and exhale as steady as the quiet flicker of candlelight. Now, take a slightly deeper breath in, filling your lungs completely, and hold it gently for a moment. Then, as you exhale, imagine any tightness melting away, leaving only warmth and relaxation. One more time. Breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking further into a soft and restful calm. Now, let's guide each part of the body to relax, inviting peace with each breath. Start with your forehead, allowing it to soften completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, feeling it ease and release, resting softly. Now, bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, then let them fall with your exhale, like petals drifting down in the stillness of the night. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully by your sides. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, releasing any last bits of tension, feeling light and free. Shift your focus to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeply into the bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring attention to your calves, feet, and toes, allowing them to release completely, grounded and serene. Now, imagine yourself within a quiet, moonlit chamber where the air is thick with the scent of blossoms. In the shadows, Semele stands, gazing at Zeus, her heart filled with awe and longing to see him in his true, radiant form. She does not know that this wish will lead her to transcend the mortal world, bringing forth a god to be cherished and celebrated. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by the magic of this scene, as if the night itself holds its breath, waiting. Inhale deeply, letting this feeling of quiet reverence and wonder fill you, and exhale, feeling calm, steady, and at ease. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to guide you into this world of love and transformation, where from loss, new life emerges. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. In the ancient city of Thebes, under the canopy of the sprawling olive groves and the gleaming sun, lived a mortal princess named Semele. Her beauty was legendary, her spirit as radiant as the sun itself. Her charm and kindness had earned her admiration from all who knew her, but Semele was not content with the comforts and luxuries of royal life. Her heart, like many mortals, longed for something greater, something beyond the bounds of her mortal existence. She dreamed of a love that transcended her earthly limits, a love that would bring her the immortality she had only heard of in the tales told by the wise. Little did she know, the king of the gods, Zeus, had been watching her from the heights of Olympus. Drawn by her beauty and the purity of her soul, Zeus felt an overwhelming desire to descend from his celestial throne and take part in the mortal world once more. His eyes, golden like the sun itself, were fixed on Semele, and he made the fateful decision to reveal himself to her in the guise of a mortal man. Disguised as a handsome stranger, Zeus appeared before Semele on a warm evening, when the moon hung low in the sky, casting a silver glow across the land. The breeze whispered through the trees, and the air was filled with the scent of wild flowers. Semele, sitting on a terrace overlooking the city, felt a mysterious pull as she turned her gaze to the stranger who had entered her garden. His presence was magnetic, his smile warm, yet enigmatic. "Who are you, stranger?" she asked, her voice filled with both curiosity and caution. "I am but a humble traveler," Zeus replied with a smile, his eyes gleaming with the weight of his secret. "But fate has led me here, to this moment, to meet you, Semele, and to know the woman whose beauty and spirit have captivated the heavens." They spoke for hours, the conversation flowing like a river, and each word exchanged deepened their connection. Semele, enchanted by his charm, found herself drawn to him in a way she could not explain. Unbeknownst to her, the man before her was no mortal, but Zeus himself, king of the gods, ruler of the heavens. As the days passed, Semele's feelings for her new companion grew, and their secret meetings continued. With each encounter, her longing for him intensified, a longing that went beyond mere desire. It was as though she had been touched by something eternal, something divine. She felt a stirring deep within her, a call that resonated with the very core of her being. Zeus, too, was entranced by Semele's beauty, and he found himself falling in love with her, his heart, for once, unburdened by his divine duties. Yet, as their love blossomed, the gods in Olympus began to take notice. Hera, queen of the gods and wife of Zeus, watched with growing suspicion and jealousy. She had seen her husband's fleeting affections for mortals before, but never had it been so intense, so consuming. Hera's heart, already tainted by past betrayals, could not bear the thought of another woman receiving the attention she so deeply craved. Hera's jealousy twisted in her heart, and she began to plot a quiet, subtle scheme designed to destroy the love between Zeus and Semele. Under the guise of an old woman, Hera descended to Thebes in secret. She found Semele alone one evening, sitting in the same garden where she had first met Zeus. Hera, with a voice full of false sympathy, approached the princess, offering her advice wrapped in the guise of concern. "My dear," Hera began, her voice laced with honey, "I have heard much of your lover, the man who claims to be a god." Semele, her heart full of doubt and desire, pondered the words of the old woman. She had already begun to suspect that her lover might be more than he seemed. The temptation to see the divine power of her lover was too great, and the doubt that had been sown by Hera began to take root. Later that night, when Zeus arrived, Semele greeted him with a mixture of love and uncertainty. "If you truly love me," she said, her voice trembling with a mixture of longing and fear, "show yourself to me as you truly are. Reveal your divine form." Zeus, with a deep sigh, knew that no mortal could survive the sight of a god's true form. But bound by his promise to fulfill her wish, he reluctantly agreed. "You are not ready for what you ask, Semele," he warned, "but I will grant your request, for you are the one I love." With a heavy heart, Zeus shed his mortal guise. As he did, the heavens seemed to tremble, and the very earth shuddered with the force of his divine presence. A blinding light erupted from him, lightning flashing, thunder crashing, his form glowing with the intensity of the sun itself. Semele, her eyes wide with awe and terror, caught a fleeting glimpse of his true form before the power of his divinity overwhelmed her. Her mortal body, unable to withstand the sheer intensity of the sight, was consumed by the divine fire. With a final scream, she was reduced to ashes, her life snuffed out like a candle caught in a storm. As the storm subsided and the light faded, Zeus stood in the ruins of their love, his heart breaking at the sight of Semele's ashes. In his grief, he noticed something, a faint spark of life, still flickering within the ashes. It was their child, not yet born but full of divine power. With a heavy heart and a sense of desperation, Zeus reached into the ashes and saved the unborn child, carefully placing the spark of life into his own thigh. There, hidden from the world, the child grew, nurtured by the divine energy of Zeus himself. This child, born of both mortal love and divine power, would one day rise to change the world. Dionysus, the god of wine, revelry, and ecstasy. The tragedy of Semele's death would haunt Zeus for eternity, but in the aftermath, the divine spark of Dionysus would live on, bringing joy and chaos in equal measure. What new trials await Zeus as he seeks to balance his desires and the fate of his children? Join us in the next episode as the tale continues, revealing the mortal seduction of Alcmene and the birth of Hercules, a hero whose legend will span the heavens and the earth. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story together.